Alright, on this first example, what you're dealing with is this expression over here. You're trying to find its value. These values over here, ignore them for a minute. They'll come in later and we'll substitute in. But let's work with this x minus y squared and actually simplify that down. So the very first thing I'm doing is just taking that expression, pulling it to the side here, and simplifying it. So if I have x minus y squared, I'm going to multiply x minus y to itself. And you could definitely use a perfect square trinomial form to do this instead of writing it out like this. X times x will be x squared, x times negative y x, or negative xy, I believe is actually going to be more useful. And negative y times x, negative xy again. And negative y times negative y will make positive y squared. Alright, so at this time, you're going to combine your like terms. So x squared will be minus 2xy, since there was two of them here to combine, plus a y squared. And the very last thing I'm going to do here for simplifying is I'm actually just going to rearrange this so it matches more what we've got going on up here. So I'm going to bring my x squared and y squared together by commutative property. So x squared plus y squared, and then minus 2xy will be at the tail end. Now all I've got to do is take this expression and substitute the values that they've given me. So I'm going to write this up here to the left. The x squared plus y squared can get replaced with 37. So it's going to be now 37 minus 2. And the xy can get replaced with a 24. Now all it is just simplifying this arithmetic right here. 37 minus 48, and that ends up being negative 11 as my answer. So I would select B on this problem. So in this second example I was going to cover, they're again giving you values for different expressions, and they're wanting to know what x minus y is in terms of n. Now, different from the last problem, I actually started with the expression you were going to find because I could actually simplify it a little bit. But as I look here, I can't simplify or factor x minus y, nor can I do anything with x plus y. But this x squared minus y squared is pretty interesting, so I'm actually going to start there, and I'm going to work with it. So I'm going to rewrite that equation, x squared minus y squared equals 14n cubed. And I'm just going to work with that a little bit because x squared minus y squared is something I can factor by a difference of two squares. If you have a squared minus b squared, it's a minus b times a plus b. So I'm going to have this factor as x minus y times x plus y equals 14n cubed. Now the reason why that's super helpful here is I can actually use some substitution on this problem. So now I'm focusing on the fact that I'm seeing x plus y, and I can actually replace it now with the 21n. So x minus y is multiplied by 21n, and that's equal to 14n cubed. Alright, time to regroup and look at what our goal is. Our goal is to find what x minus y equals in terms of n. Here's my x minus y. So now, since I see it's getting multiplied by 21n, all I've got to do is just divide both sides by 21n. So my x minus y expression would equal 14n cubed divided by 21n. I'm right at the end here. I do have to simplify this as I do not see this option up here. So a little bit of simplification can help us greatly. 14 over 21 is 2/3. And here's where you're going to have to know your exponent properties. You'll subtract your exponents. 3 minus 1 will be n squared on the top since it was positive. So 2n squared divided by 3. B is my answer for this example as well. Alright, hopefully that helps you out in completing the form. These are tougher level problems, so expect to be challenged on these a little bit. Do your best. Thank you.